Another difference?
There is a difference, yes.
Oh,
Would you like me to tell you?
junk food is smaller
Junk
than
food,
junk food.
junk food doesn't have any nutrition. So basically, when you eat it, it doesn't improve your body. It doesn't give you any proteins or fat or calcium, okay, or vitamins. Now, fast food, on the other hand, when you eat a hamburger, for example, it has a little bit of protein. It has maybe some vitamins, maybe. If you look at the sandwich, some fast foods are good for you and others are bad. For example, a sandwich has bread. It can be brown bread, that's good for you. It can have tomatoes, good for you. Lettuce, good for you. That's good for you. Chicken, perfect, very healthy. Some fast foods can be good for you, some can be bad for you. But most fast foods have nutrition that help your body. The problem is, French fries and hamburgers have some parts that are good for you, like nutrients, but they have a lot of bad parts, like a lot of oil, yes, a lot of fat. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so junk food don't help your body, but fast food can hurt your body if it is bad, yes? Does that make a difference?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, what do you eat? Do you eat fast food and junk food?
Yes.
What do you eat?
Both of it I eat.
I eat both of them. Repeat.
I eat both of them.
Can you give me an example?
I eat hamburger and French fries and candies and chocolate.
Very good. Num 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 num. Excellent. Well done. And next student is Anne. So
Yes.
Anne, do you think there are any healthy processed foods?
Well, can it be juice?
True. That's processed. Yes, it's changed from its original form because in the juice box we don't find oranges. Yes, we find the juice. Isn't that true? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What else?
Maybe butter. Well, cheese.
Cheese. I think butter is like bad for us. Butter's bad, unhealthy. Okay, and the next question: what do you consider an unhealthy processed food?
Well, it's on the computer. Hamburger, French fries, sandwiches.
Well,
Candies?
sandwiches are not unhealthy. Sandwiches are healthy. It depends on the bread. It depends on what you put in it. But a sandwich can be good for you. So the difference is the fast food, some of the foods can be very bad for you, but some of them can be good for you. Whereas junk food, it doesn't help your body. Okay?
Yeah.
So very good. And in Korean food, how about kimchi? Is kimchi a fast food, junk food, or is it a good food?
It's a good food, never a fast food.
It's not fast. Does it take a long time to prepare it?
Of course.
Well, Aaron, we wouldn't say it's a slow food. I don't know the word for it, but I don't think we say a slow food. Okay, how do you make kimchi?
Well, you put cabbage, Korean cabbage, into a salt water.
Salty water,
Yeah, salty water.
Mm-hmm.
And then mix it with pepper, things like that.
Mm-hmm. And other ingredients?
Yes. And we put them in a pot.
Yeah.
and well,
Do you
um,
boil them?
not boil exactly boil, but um, just leave it there for few months.
A few months.
Yes,
Wow. Okay. And do you like kimchi?
of course,
Full sentence. Of course, I.
of course I do.
No, that's short. Of course,
Of
I
course I
like kimchi
like kimchi
because.
because the original taste of kimchi um makes my tongue fun.
So it tastes delicious. Is that correct?
Yes,
Very good. And who makes kimchi in your house? In your home?
completely everyone.
Really? Okay. Thank you very much, Anne. Thank you. Okay, next we've got Max. Max, you want to make kimchi?
Not really, because my
No.
grandmother usually makes it.
And does she make it really well? Is it really delicious?
Yes, it is.
Very good. Okay, the next question. What benefit would we lose or gain if governments banned the advertising of unhealthy processed foods? Explain, Max.
Hmm. When the government bans
If, if,
if
if,
the government bans the advertising of unhealthy processed foods, the public would be healthier because they would eat more healthier foods.
no, more healthier,
However,
no, they would eat healthier foods.
they would eat
They would
healthier
eat,
foods.
very good, continue.
However, if they are banned, we cannot eat fast food
Mm.
that we need to eat when we are having short times left.
Mm. So when we are in a rush.
Yes,
And are you often in a rush?
sometimes when I sleep a lot,
Yeah.
then I wake
So
up late.
I'm in
I mean,
a rush.
a rush.
Okay, very good. Okay, so everybody, what I would like you to do next is I would like you to read this article at home, okay? You will see that there are questions about the article as well. Okay, just give me one moment. So, let's talk it over. So, in our next class and for homework, I would like you to read Euro junk food warning. I would like you to learn the words, okay? Learn the key words, and then answer these questions on page 9, okay? Is that okay for everybody? Does everybody understand what I want you to do for our next class? Okay. Yes. Cuddy understands. Okay. Yes. Everybody. Okay. Good. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you some questions about food and eating. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to ask other students questions. So this is a little bit of fun. Okay. So you can ask anybody you want the question and they have to answer. So let's have a look here. I'm going to delete this and then I'm going to put some questions up here. There we go. Okay, so let's start with Andrew. Andrew, I'm going to ask you a question first. Are you a good cook, Andrew?
I think I'm not a good cook because I cannot cook well.
You cannot cook well. Why don't you go into the kitchen and help your mother and learn from your mother? Don't you have time?
Some.
Yeah, so you don't have time to cook, is that correct?
No.
Okay, full sentence. No, I don't have time to cook.
I think, yes, I have time to cook.
Oh, you have time to cook. Okay, very good, Andrew. Next. How are you, Hyun Jin? Are you a good cook?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think I'm a good cook because.
I'm not a good cook because I don't have many chances to make food because my mother always makes food.
Yeah. Okay, very good. And let's have a look here. So, can you ask Gina a question, please?
Me?
Yeah, you can choose any question for her.
Um, what times do you usually eat your meals?
Okay. So, Gina,
I usually eat meals every time in the morning, at lunch, and at dinner.
so at what time do you usually eat your breakfast?
Breakfast
Mhm.
7:40.
Full sentence.
I usually eat my breakfast at 7:40.
And what do you eat for breakfast?
Usually kimchi and a soup.
I usually eat kimchi and soup.
I usually eat kimchi and soup.
And how about you, Hyunjin? Talk to me about lunch.
I in the weekday I usually eat the lunch at school. Then
Yeah.
every day
At what time?
uh I usually eat lunch at 12:30.
Hmm. And what do you eat for lunch?
Every day we changes or
So, so you can say the menu. The menu changes every day. Is that correct?
yes.
Very good. Okay, that's excellent. And Gina, would you like to ask Anne a question, please? Hello, Gina.
Hello?
Can you ask Anne a question, please?
Do you eat beef?
Do you eat beef? So, Anne, do you eat beef?
Yes,
Full
I
sentence.
do. I eat beef. Um, not usually, but um,
I sometimes or I hardly ever eat beef.
I seldomly.
Okay, you can say that. Or I rarely. It's another one.
I
I
rarely,
rarely.
not rarely. I seldomly eat beef.
Very good. And like, would you eat beef in a restaurant or would you eat beef at home?
I usually eat beef at home.
Beef at home. Very good. Excellent. Well done. Can you ask our next student a question, please? Can you ask Max a question?
Mm. Do you eat breakfast every day?
Okay. Do you eat breakfast every day? So, Max, can you answer that so, please?
Yes, I do. I never skip breakfast.
Good words. I never skip breakfast. Okay. Because.
Because I know breakfast is important, and because breakfast gives us energy to work in the morning
Mm.
in the school.
Exactly. So my breakfast gives, okay? Don't forget the S. My breakfast gives me energy. Repeat.
My breakfast gives his energy.
Me energy. Very good. And so, for example, it helps us to concentrate in school. Is that correct?
Yes, it does.
And what do you eat for breakfast?
I usually eat some vegetables and you and rice.
Some vegetables and rice. Fantastic. Can you ask uh, Aaron a question, please?
Are you a vegetarian?
Okay, Aaron, are you a vegetarian?
Mm, No, I am not.
No, no, I'm not a.
No, I'm not vegetarian. Uh, I think
Okay.
there are grade of vegetarians. So mm, some vegetarian eat a little meat, and some vegetarian never eat meat. And
Okay, maybe. Um, is anybody here a vegetarian? Is anybody a vegetarian? Anybody? No? Nobody's a
no,
vegetarian. Okay. Okay. So for example, um, why do you think people are vegetarian? Why do you think they choose not to eat meat?
for example, the mm, Islam.
Islam, okay. Could explain?
Yeah, they they don't they don't eat the pork because their religion
Yeah.
doesn't say they they must not eat pork. And some people think
Pork.
the
Pork. Repeat your
animal
pronunciation. Pork.
pork, and some
Yeah.
people think the animal is poor.
Poor or do you mean, yeah, it's, yeah, a poor animal. Okay. I have another question here. So, do you ever skip breakfast, Aaron? Aaron, do you ever skip
I
breakfast?
can, yeah, I didn't hear your sound well.
Sorry. Do you ever skip breakfast? If so, how often and why?
No, I didn't skip breakfast because
No, I never skip breakfast.
no, I never skip breakfast because if I skip breakfast at school, I'm tired.
Yeah. And if you're tired, what can't you do?
Maybe sleep.
No, if you're tired, you can't concentrate. Is that correct?
Yes, I
Yeah.
can
Very good.
concentrate.
Well done, Aaron. Thank you very much. So, Andrew,
Yes.
Aaron, can you ask Andrew a question, please?
No, I can't see the question list.
You, can you see the questions here on the screen? No?
Yeah, I was, but now it was deleted.
Okay, so I'm going to put these questions here again, okay? Can you see them now?
Yeah, now I can see. Do you like Japanese food?
So, Andrew, do you like Japanese food?
Yes.
I.
Yes, I do like Japanese food.
Okay. Tell me, what kinds of Japanese food do you like? Do you like sushi?
Yes.
Full sentence.
I like sushi.
You like sushi. Okay, so everybody, this is a tip for everybody, okay? So when you come to class, use full sentences and try and speak as much as you can, okay? I know it's not easy, but this is the objective of the class, to speak as much as you can. So Eugene, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you have a favorite cafe? If so, where is it and why do you like it?
I have a favorite cafe which name is Cafe Venice because I like honey bread and cappuccino.
Very good. Excellent. And how often do you go there?
Just sometimes if I have a free time, then I call to my friend and we go to cafe.
Okay, so I call to my friend. No, I call my friend. Repeat.
I call my friend.
Fantastic. Okay, next, Gina. Do you know someone who struggles with an eating disorder?
Mm, no, I don't know.
No. Do you know what an eating disorder is?
Yes.
Can you tell me what they are?
Oh, how can I tell?
We have obesity and anorexia. Do you know what those words mean?
I know obesity, but I don't know anorexia.
Okay, obesity is when you're very fat, and anorexia is when you're very thin.
Oh,
Okay? Do you know anybody who has a problem with those?
no, in my school there is no people who is in because it's in severe obesity.
Okay, so the best way to answer this question is I don't know anybody
I don't know anybody
who struggles.
who struggles with an eating disorder.
Very good. Okay, well done. Okay, and my next question is for Anne. And Anne, my question for you is, do you like Thai food, Chinese food, Spanish food, American food, Mozambican food, etc.? Which of those foods do you like?
I like French food.
Aha! Parlez-vous français?
Excuse me?
Parlez-vous français? Moi, je parle un peu français. Et toi? Do you speak French?
No.
No.
No. Okay. So what kind of French food do you like?
Escargot.
Escargot. Escargot. Oh my. Oh my. Does anybody else understand the word escargot? If you do, can you write it in the chat box? Have you eaten them?
Yes.
Snails. You've eaten snails. Oh my. And how were they?
It was tasty,
They were tasty.
they were. Well, I sort of hated it until I have eaten it.
So until I had eaten it. And where did you eat them? Did you go to Paris? Were you in
Yes.
Paris, or did you eat them in Korea?
I
When
was
did you go to
in-
Paris?
In Paris.
Few months ago.
A few months ago. And did you learn French in Paris?
No, eventually, because I was in there for 1 day, 2 days.
Ah, okay. Only for a few days. Okay. Very nice. Did you like it?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Thank you very much. Now, so next, Max, my question for you is, do you like to eat at fast food restaurants?
I would like to eat at fast food restaurants because they taste good. However, I know that they aren't good for our health,
That's
and I
true.
try not to go there.
I try not to go there so often. Is that correct?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, unfortunately our time is over. Did you enjoy the class, Max?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so everybody, you can write down if you enjoy the class or not. Okay, you can write it down in the chat box. Okay, so the objective, my friends, is to get you talking. Use full sentences. Don't use short sentences because you're not going to improve your English. Okay, and you all did good. So please do your homework for the next class because I will ask you questions about it. Okay, so goodbye everybody and take care. Bye bye.